Only 2 people said they allowed me. So what's happening to the rest of people? You guys, please allow me. All right. Please say I do. Permit me. Okay. Permit me. Say I do. I allow this. I allow this. Now, there needs to be data. Okay. So feelings attract, thoughts connect. Okay. You can write this down somewhere, you would see it every day. You could write it put it in a piece of paper. It's kind of like it's an instruction, but it's an awareness. Feelings attract, thoughts connect. So write it and put it somewhere you'd always see it. Where you'd always put it in front of your screen, right? Put it in the template of your laptop. If it's your phone, if it's your case, put it where you always see it. You know what? It's going to be a trigger. Feelings attract, thoughts connect. That is why if you are excited, so if you guys start winning right now, you're going to realize something. You're going to win more because you started winning. Why are you going to win more? Because you got excited. You love the feeling. The universe will always give you what you love, what you feel. Okay? The universe doesn't know what's happening to you. The only way they know what's happening to you, they get data from you, is your feelings. So I need you guys to write feelings on the chart. We're going to deal with the word feeling. Over this is not a class. Over this next 4 months, one of the most things we're going to be conscious of is our feeling. That's the only thing that can help us in where we're going. In the time of depression, in the time of hardship, in the time of the great wars, God got his people, okay, to feel happiness, to feel joy, to feel gratitude, to feel thanksgiving. You cannot be sadly thankful. True or true? This is what you guys don't know. And this is what God has told us. Is it possible for you to be sad and thankful? So, hard time. Say, for thy light affliction is but for a moment, worketh for you a far more exceeding weight of glory. Looking not at the things which you see, because the things which you see are temporary. The things which you don't see are permanent. Look at the things which you don't see. So what are the things you see? You can see it, but it doesn't exist. The only way it can exist is when you feel it. You know, one of the reasons the scripture told us is, be anxious for nothing, but in all things, through prayer and supplication, with thanksgiving. Make your what is not seen. What is God trying to tell you? That hope, that thought, you have to feel it to attract it. And the only way to feel it presently is what? Type it on the chat. Okay? Type it on the chat. I need you guys to type it so that you guys know you answered. All right. The only way to feel something and it's already done is to be what? Thankful. Is to be thankful. When you become thankful, thankfulness is not asking. You are not asking if you're thankful. You're feeling. Thankfulness is a state of feeling something you already believe. So thankfulness is an expression of gratefulness. That is why I said make your request known with the feeling. The backup is the feeling with thanksgiving. You understand? You have to. He said, in all things, do what? Give thanks. You know, there are wars that you guys are facing right now. So we're going to stay in the expression of the feeling of gratefulness, the feeling of gratitude, but we're going deeper. There are wars you're facing right now. The war of some of you may be roaming around a certain amount. You're making $10, $20, $30. It's almost looking like anytime you attempt $100, the moment you attempt $100, all hell lose break on you. All right. It's Come on, there was a wall. That's a wall. And that wall has nothing to do with your inability. You just have everything to do with your growth process. You reach your next level of growth, but it's a wall. You know, God blessed the children of Israel with a land, and that land was preoccupied by people. Okay? In the journey to your Canaan or your destination, you're going to meet the wall of Jericho. This is to tell us our life. You are in the right direction. In fact, it is in the right. Can I tell you one truth? You will never see walls in the wrong direction. You will never see obstacles, troubles, pain, deflection in the wrong direction. They are only in the right direction. They were there so that they are signals, signs for you to know you are in the right direction. So, ladies and gentlemen, all right, you are going to pull because you're in the right direction. One of the ways to pull your walls down is what? Talk about them. Feel how strong they are. Think about how you got here. Think about how lost you are. See what it's doing to you. Regret of what the walls are doing to you. Is that how you feel pity for you? That those walls are existing in your life? All right. Is that the way? Is that the way? To pull your walls down, you don't feel the walls. You don't feel the pressure. You can only do one thing at a time. You can't be feeling bad and attract good results at the same time. All right? It can't happen. You can't manifest like that. You're confused. In fact, you get sick. Your hormones are going to get, because why? That's confusion. Do you know why people get sick? Because they're confused. All right. So one of the things you want to do is you raise your bar to the highest level of gratitude. I trust my God. I'm grateful this was showed up. Come on, I'm close. You know what I'm doing? It's not me that is confused. It's the world that will be confused. And the more the world get confused, what's happening? It's cracking. Because the world was there to shake me. But the more, come on, this is a war. Is this war? Come on, I love war. War, come on. What's happening to the wall? That wall is going to crack because it takes your feeling. Your feeling has energy. Come on, you hit a loss. This trade. Man, the analysis was good when I hit the loss. Come on. Oh, I'm going to learn something. Yeah, come on. I'm learning something. What's going to happen? What do you think is going to happen? Every part of your things working against you is going to be confused. And how do you defeat an enemy? They just have to be confused. You release negative energy when you feel excited, even in negative things. So this is one advice I'm going to give to you guys. Don't exist. You want to learn not to exist, not to be present, and live in only one space. Control only one thing over the next 4 months. Feelings attract. Thoughts connect. So what are you going to think over the next 4 months? I need you guys to just focus. What do you want to install in your thoughts over the next 4 months? I need everybody to write it down. Okay, then I'm going to guide you. Okay, feelings attract, thoughts connect. So it means what you write down is what you want to connect to. So how do you want to feel about it is what we're going to talk about. Okay, so write it down right now. What do you want to connect to? Again, I know it's going to take time, but that's why we're here. You never planned for this. So don't just write. Let your writing right now be an expression of your heart. Okay, let it be an expression. What do you want to connect to, and stay there, so that it's easy for you to feel it. What is that thing? And let me help you so that we don't waste time. If it is money, take it away. All right. You can't connect to money. Money is a prostitute. Okay. You don't want to. I just use that sharp word. So I know you guys don't like prostitutes. All right. So don't connect to money. Money will disappoint you. All right. So get money off. What is that other one thing is don't say I connect to success. Success is relative. Success, you can be lost in success. Okay. I'm going to connect. I want to know the skill. You already know the skill. How well do you know the skill? So I need you to connect to something that is tangible. You almost can hold something real to you. Okay. And okay. It's almost like connected to frequency. There is a number. Cool FM is 98.5. It's not 98. I'm just using, I don't know if I was correct anyway, but there is a number. You can't say I'm just there. There will still be scratching. You have to know what you want to connect to. Over the next 4 months, it means at the end of this year, what is that thing that is dear to you? All right, that you want to connect to, that is linked to our environment. I'm not, so don't go and write, I want to marry a husband. You are lost. You're not in the right place. Okay, I want my husband to come. That's not the answer for you right now. So, but regarding your growth financially, okay, yeah, what is that one thing that you want to get your thoughts to focus on? Okay, just write it down. Okay, write it down. Just take your time. And this is why you need to learn what I'm doing right now. If I have to speak, okay, I'd have said it before I asked the question. I know what I want to connect to. I know what my thought is right now. Okay. And this is one, and I'm going to tell you what the mistakes some of you are going to do, right? That's why I'm waiting for you to write it, because many of you are going to be making, well, it's not necessarily mistakes, but because we are not taught well to do this thing. We don't understand how to program our mind to do a certain thing at a time. You are only conscious of what you know now. You're not conscious of your overall. Many of you, you are programming your mind secondary. You have a secondary program, but you're not operating on primary program. The goal is secondary. Do you guys know that your goal is secondary? You cannot program your mind to focus on the goal. You cannot program your mind to focus on your purpose. You cannot program your mind to focus on your vision. No. Even your goal is secondary. It's in the class of secondary. So I don't want to give you guys clues. Your mind can only focus on your action. All right. Hold on. Your mind can only focus on your action. The action that is leading you. So I'm already giving you guys clues. So, but I need you guys to point in. No, don't do this. Stop doing this. You guys tell me what your thought wants to focus on, because there's something to learn. If you don't tell me, I won't teach you. I won't show you. Let me not use the word teach. All right. And the reason we are delaying right now is because we're not doing the most important things. Okay. We're not focusing on the fundamentals, or we don't understand how to. It's like asking you, what do you really want now? What would you say? All right. What do you really want now? So I use the word want, not need, not desire. What do you really want now? Okay, I helped you that. So it gives you, so what else do you want? Madam Partner. So since that is out, what else do you want? What I ruled out is actually in the category of what you want. You don't just know what to call it. So I'm stressing you to go the right direction this morning. What do you really want? Okay, so let me help you. What is that record that you want people to talk about you at the end of this year? You know, some of you are just talking secondary. I've done this before, but you guys slept on it. I've done this training on how to connect to what primary. You only have, you have over, your brain is a supercomputer. You can only program one programming at a time. Okay. So there is a harder work in programming your brain. Your brain works faster and harder than anything in this universe. And you can only take a portion of it and focus on it. You know, some of you are just lost in your brain. That is why you're attracting up. Sometimes you get good, sometimes because why? That is how you're manifesting. So what is that one thing that matters to you at the end of this year? That when you're doing Thanksgiving, at the end of this year, that's one thing you're going to celebrate. It has to be something intangibly tangible. All right. So I use the word intangible so that you don't go and say it's a car. Or you can say it's a house. All right. But a car and a house has something intangible. It has an intangible expression. Money has an intangible. Money is tangible, but it has an intangible expression. Okay. So, Jacinta Arrietas, you want to be a profitable trader and investor. What will make you profitable? What will make you profitable? And what will make you an investor? You know, that because this is the stressful part. When we sit and we praise God, when we praise, our desires speak. All right. It's very easy when you have a strong desire, you meet it quickly because it is strong. I want to be rich. It's a desire, it's a need, it's a consciousness, but there is no specific thing there because I am already rich. That is the expression of lost. You're lost because you are rich. Okay. So you have to send the right message or send the right signal. Okay. So everybody right now is dancing around. I'm looking at, so let's just say I am your helper right now. I'm the one God put in front of you to give you what you asked for. So, Madam Joyful, Madam Priskumi, have joyful moments always. Did I answer your prayer? Right. Have joyful moments always. Did I answer your prayer? See what I just said. Did I answer your prayer? Madam Amaka, I give you value. Did I answer your prayer? Receive value. Did I answer your prayer? I hope, are you guys connecting? Okay. Madam Ihioma, you are going to have positive influence. Did you feel I answered the prayer? Madam Aisha, impact is yours. Okay, your prayer is answered. Madam Tina, you have increased faith. Okay, you're going to, at the end of this year, you celebrate impact, you celebrate joyful moments. All right. Do you guys feel, do you see anything tangible in that? It's still somehow vague, right? You're still kind of like, what question comes to mind? What are your joyful moments? Okay, what is that thing you want to have impact? What is that thing that's going to make you feel good if you have an impact? You want to connect to the end user. Okay, you want to connect to the end user. So for me, all right, for me, between now and the end of the year, we're going to have the first 100, all right, celebrate your first milestone through our auto system. That's my success. Big, direct. When that happens, so let me teach you how it works right now. When that happens, is it going to affect the vision? If I'm celebrating my first 100 people making their first withdrawal in this year, we close the year with people making huge withdrawals, hitting a good milestone because we launched our product called the Auto Copy. All right. And now they are interested in learning the skill. Are we hitting the vision of impacting and helping people to educate, to liberate, and helping 1,000 individuals? Are we doing that? So are we doing that? If that happens, is that closer to the vision? So do I need to say I want to impact 1,000 people? It's in the secondary. It's already working in the law. But what is happening now that my mind is focused on? If I wake up every day right now, if I wake up, what am I waking up to? Okay. What thing am I doing now that I want to see resourcefulness is you, all right? The first 100, and you mostly that are on this call, you're sending me a message. Man, Kemry, we did it. We did it. You're excited. Man, Kemry, please send me your account number. Please, I want to sign out there. Yeah, calm down. God, just put it in this. You see that feeling? Can you see how I'm not explaining, I'm not thinking. Can you guys see I'm not thinking of it? I'm not thinking of it. It's there. I want to see you express joy because you are part of our vision. You believed, and your belief, now you see result, tangible result of believing in me. That's emotional. You can even see, as I've said it connected to you. True or true? You felt it. How many of you felt it? I felt it. You felt what I said because you want it. You want to be able to say, I did it. Yes, I did it. Oh, my first withdrawal. Oh, people are now going to see this thing is working for me. That excitement, you're not going to lose it. I want it for you. That's my want. And that one is going to cost me to get my desire. Are you guys feeling it now? You can see I'm not thinking about it. And I can process this thought. I can tell you in stages. All right? You're going to be so excited. What's going to happen is your momentum is going to rise. Your belief system is going to rise. And man, you're all out. You're going to tell your friends, this is working. And guess what? I might tell you again that one of my wants, I'm going to see and confirm that you're going to show me your personal withdrawals huge than the automation. Boom! Can you see? I'm not feeling it. I'm not thinking about it. I'm expressing the feeling. It's in me. So it's coming out. I'm not sitting at a, okay, what do I want to feel right now? What do I want to feel? What do I really want? What do I really want? I'm not doing that. Why are you guys doing that? That's what you've been doing on this call. You don't know what you really want. Did I just talk about money, Madam Pat? What I talk about, is it money? No, don't be confused. Answer the question. What I talked about, does it have anything to do with money? It does. It has everything to do, because what would you be withdrawing? Is it your broker ID? All right. Is it your broker ID that you want to go and withdraw? What's going to cause the excitement I just talked about? It's money, but intangibly tangible. I went for the higher money, the impact, the value you would, when that money affects you, it increases your value for me. You're going to love me. You think you love me right now. No, you don't. You're going to find out that you love me more than you do. Increased value. Okay? Some of you are going to find out that you're more benefit. Some of you have never thought of sending me money before. Only a few of you. But you're going to realize that, Gabriel, oh boy, I'm rich. Just because I want to withdraw, you're going to feel, you think you're Dangote. Because it will not be the feeling of what you're withdrawing. It will be the feeling of all the works you've been putting in and just see how it worked out. And now you know that you're done for life. And you can say, Kenfrey, please, wire me right now. Give me your answer. Come on, no. Come on, right now. You're going to be so excited. What I'm talking about right now is the feeling of it is already done. You can feel it. What you feel, what you think and feel, you attract. This thing is unstoppable. I may get distracted, but this is what I want to focus on. The feeling of you getting the great gratitude of being resourceful. The feeling, I just want to stay on that feeling because it's going to happen. God has told me it is done. I am already on the right path. I just have to feel the excitement of this feeling. Walls are going to come. Course, stay on this feeling. Level, okay? And some of mine is related to yours. So what you can do is that you can either borrow mine, all right? Or you stay in this, you still continue thinking. All right, you still continue thinking. It's your thought, but I just made you guys understand. 100, put 100 on chat. Did you feel it? And can you see how real it is? Can you see the message? Can you see that it's not I'm not trying to tell you, I'm expressing it. Okay, so when I'm grateful. I'm not looking for where. Okay, when I say pray, you begin to. Okay, how many minutes? You begin to sing praises to while away time. All right, you be singing praises, songs you don't know, you've never sang before. You be singing just like you're looking at time. I want to pray for 15 minutes, and now you sang for 13 minutes, and you just say, Father, thank you, and you're lost. You don't know what you're doing. Okay, you don't have data. You're talking to the God who knows everything, all the smart moves you can move. He knows it, and you're trying to while away time. If you have what I have inside, you would look for time to express it. I've been on this call right now, and I'm in an emotion of gratitude. Do you know that since I started this call, what have I been doing? I've been wasting time because I want you guys to feel this. So to you, it's wasting time, but this, can you see how I am involved in a feeling? I just wanted to express a feeling, and can you see how long it took me to express this feeling to you? That's to tell you that I have data. I cannot, that's why I can, because I don't have words to express the feeling. What would I be doing? I'd just be speaking in tongues, because that's the only way to express it, because I'm grateful. Thank you for believing in me. You know what, God, I'm thinking, this me that was lost a couple of years ago, see what I carry. I carry wealth. I carry millionaires. In my bosom, you've blessed me with sheaves. Come on, me. I'm excited. This feeling is not fake. It's real. Are you guys with me? Put 100. You know, you have to get into the feeling of it's already done. I'm not trying to convince you that this will happen. I'm telling you how it happened. And I'm grateful. Why? Come on, I'm carrying millionaires. All of you are millionaires. Okay, you all are millionaires. You all are my champions. Come on, are you guys kidding? This is it. This is what I'm grateful for. And all I need to do is stay on this feeling. So what are you going to stay on? Okay. I actually wanted you guys to write it down. What are you going to stay on? I told you mine. I know some of you are lost. You guys like copy and paste. Okay. So some of you now know what you want. You have copied and paste. How many of you have done copy and paste here right now? Okay. I believe some of you have done copy and paste. Okay. So tell me, what are you going to think on? What are you going to feel right now? So I just did thinking and feeling. I just told you what I am thinking by telling you the feeling of it. So what are you going to think and feel? You guys talk to me. So even if it's copy and paste, put it copy and paste. At the end of the day, we get the same results. All right. You guys talk to me. Jax. If you say it, you will have it. Okay? If you say it, you will have it. So I want you guys to say it and feel it. I wish I could get all of you in the mic right now. Let's do a cumulative feel. All right? But just feel it. Do it however you want to do it. All right? Okay? Do a error of copy and paste. Okay? Just feel it. Say it. I love the fact that I made my first withdrawals. That's intangibly tangible. It's money, but it's not money. That feeling of, yes, it is me that did withdraw. All I've been doing is funding. I've been funding. And everything I've been telling people are telling me that I've wasted years. Now I've made withdrawals. Oh God, that feeling. It doesn't matter if it's $100, but you made withdrawals. Some of you have made withdrawals, but you never made $3,000 or $1,000 withdrawal, but you've made withdrawals at some point. But now you did your first 4 figures. Man, this is me. And 1 million naira is sitting in your account. You just made withdrawals of 1 million. Feel the feeling. You just made withdrawal of your first $5,000. And you say, this is me. It is not the money or what you will use it for that you'll be feeling. It's the fact that this is you. Just the way I'm having this feeling that this is me. I am harboring millionaires. Yes, I have a vision for 1,000 millionaires, but on this call, I have 30 millionaires that believe and they've locked arms with me, and they're going to be part of our first bliss, our growth process. I'm working with pioneers that are going to be the result of what it is God has given us. Come on, this is great. That's feeling. That's feeling. You're saying amen to my own. Say your own. Say your own. Okay, stop. Don't be in the movie. Let's act the movie. Let other people say amen. All right. Beautiful. That's the feeling. Intangibly tangible. Get on that feeling. Money is a prostitute. Okay. You feel it today, you lose it tomorrow, you lose the feeling. But if you think on withdrawals, you hold the feeling. All right. If you think on, wow, what else? The feeling could be graduated to, now I have my first proof that this business worked all along. Everybody who turned against me said it was not going to work. See the feeling of you showing them it worked. Can you feel it? Some is your children, some is your husband, some is your wife. All right. Some of you see you paying the loans. The feeling of you're no more in debt. Are you guys with me? This is intangible. It's money is a root, but it's not money. It's the feeling. Now you're seeing what you're doing with money. It's bigger than having money. All right. So money answers to you. Are you feeling me? Are you guys feeling me? So what do you want to do? Write it down. Just write it in a statement. This thing that matters to you. I am so grateful, God, that this first withdrawals was all you. I'm grateful. I'm grateful for the strength to wait all this while. You can see that I'm expressing what is already done. It's a feeling. Express the feeling. Hold on to this feeling and stay on this thought. Let it be your reminder every day. Feeling attracts, thoughts connect. Then you write, let this writing be in your front every day. The feeling of it is already done. Okay? So even if you guys can't express it, but I've given you guys a template. Fake it till you feel it, till you know it, till you have it. That's a word that they say in this word, that fake it. Fake it till you make it. How many of you heard that word? All right, fake it till you make it. Most of you have envied people that fake their lives. But research has shown that most people that fake their life become the life they fake. Did you guys realize that? Did you guys realize that? Most people, the majority of fake life became reality. Because the people who said this thing, they didn't know the law of attraction. It takes a level of intentionality to fake something. So anybody who's faking a good life, all right, you will see them. Go check them 5 years later. They're never broke. They are in the life they faked. Because why? Subconsciously, they are telling their universe that I love to drive huge cars. I love to live in huge. The only thing that kills them is money management, but they eventually live out the life. So one of the things you want to use that same law. Fake the feeling of excitement. Fake the feeling of owning that desire. Fake the feeling of gratitude, even if it's not real right now. I don't have the things I'm thankful for. You see everything I've expressed, right? The energy I put out. It doesn't really look as if I'm faking it. But if it's you can fake it till it becomes real. To me, it's real. It's already done. It's not far away. If you start it right now, it's going to look fake, just like praying. When I started learning how to pray in tongues or pray in the spirit, I would open eye and be looking at other people praying in the spirit. How they connecting? And I'm praying this. And I'm looking, how you really connect? I'm not connecting. I'm not feeling anything. I don't know if you happen to you. All right. Okay. When you're praying in spirit and you'll be looking at other people, what are they connecting? It didn't make sense. It didn't make sense. But guess what? I kept doing it till it just, maybe sometime I'll just see myself like, maybe they're playing some worship, some things are not instigators. I'll just get lost, you know. And after a while, I realized that I've done time out. Oh, so this is how it is. So it's about me, and so it's not about people. It's not about how people feel or how I feel about it. It's just the act. So I faked it before I started being real. All right. So fake it. Faking is not a bad thing. It's what people perceive on the physical plane. All right. Live your life like a millionaire. And this is what you want to stand for. Don't allow the walls. Don't allow. Who are those people that occupy the land to threaten you? Okay. The giants. Don't allow them intimidate you. Okay. Some of you just funded your first account. Don't allow your first trade. Oh, we reached 2%, 3%. Boom. Oh, you lost. Oh, why is the first one a loss now? Oh, we'll not be coming back from drawdown. All right. It will happen. When it happens, what would you do? That's your giant. It will not stop what I just said. It will not stop the growth. It will not stop what you're going to feel or withdraw. But what it can stop the feeling of it. And if it can stop the feeling of it, it's going to cut you off. Okay? Because that is what the giants were. Why were there giants in the land? Why was there a wall in Jericho? If Jericho belonged to them. It's for them to have a proof of faith that the one who has given them the intangible is the God of the intangible that makes the intangible tangible. You have to what? You have to trust. It's a proof of trust. Do you have? The only thing that can test your proof of trust is adversary, is the enemy. Okay, is what you don't want. So what you want cannot be a test. So it will test you, and all you just have to say is, "Oh, all along I knew I wasn't going to do it. Oh, all along this thing doesn't really work." That's the whole idea, for you to say that, but say no. In all things, I'm more than conqueror. Are you guys excited? Okay, that's about what we have today. All right. I just want you guys to know that we're in a time, it's not the normal things that humans know, people know that will work for us. It's our strength in unity and our belief and our trust in God and what He has given to us, to hold on to it. That's our strength. We need this strength more than ever. We don't want people straying away. Your feeling matters to me right now. How you feel matters to me. Okay? How you feel matters to me. And your feeling is going to cause you to trust me. How many of you made money on USDJPY? Not many of you. True or true? Okay. Is Emmanuel here? I think in the group, only Emmanuel. That's someone who's vigilant. While we finished the call yesterday, just dropped. It means he trusted the trade. Okay. How many of you did not trade USDJPY? So we're moving. We're moving into trading right now because, Kenville, why is this important to you? You would know now. So you guys about to know. Where's my Chrome? Okay. Nobody's answering me. You guys are looking for my piece, Abby. I need you guys to answer me. I want to do a chat. We're going into trading right now. Okay, I did not. And many of you, so the rest of you did? Yeah, I know you just came back. Welcome back. I did not. Okay. How many of you traded it when we lost it? All right. So the good thing is I stayed on this pair and GBP-JPY last week. So we didn't have many distractions. All right. We did not have many distractions. So there are different ways you would have benefited from this trade. And I said the category on my session that if you take the trade here, this was a signal. So the reason I'm saying how many of you got in, because this was a signal and this was a stop loss. Because this was the high. It never reached the high. So even if say, okay, you took the high, you would have taken at least 4 pips away. You will still be in this trade. That's trust. Okay. It's a whole lot, but that is what you do. You just put your whatsoever the stop loss is. So let's say you got in, all right, here. It's a huge stop loss. Okay. It's better you have the stop loss above the high, okay, and get in on the trade when it triggers, because it will eventually. I rather lose this trade. Okay. Let me tell you something right now. It's better for me to lose my trust on the analysis than not to take it and it went. Did you guys hear what I said? It's better. Okay. When you take a trade like this, when you know So this is about almost 70 pips, right? 70 pips. What does that mean? I just have to go to my Forex factory, Forex book, put 70 pips as a stop loss, okay? Put 70 pips as the take profit, and I'll leave the trade. Whatever it gives to me, I use the 1% or 2%, whatever, I put the trade. Would I have made profit? Yes. Did this trade do 70 pips already? Did he do 70 pips already? Or trust. So, yeah, this many of you wouldn't have seen, but yesterday night, even after he called it, break, retest, if you had the analysis and you were paying attention, this happened, but not many people catch it. Close. All right. Break, retest, close. This is the signal. Baba did. So if you follow the rule of the 30%, 30 pips TP1, 70 pips TP2, would you have been out of this trade in both? Amazingly, yes. Okay, amazingly, yes. Yeah, but not many people pay attention to the Monday style of trading. Okay, GG also did it. Boom, retested. Boom. So what are we going to be looking at right now? All right, I'm going to be updating this, but let's do it. Let me first give you guys USD JPY. So you guys, the reason I'm saying this is most of you don't trust. So you rely more because you don't trust. I'm training you to trust to win and trust to lose. In fact, trust to lose more than you want to win, because if you can trust in losses, you're going to win eventually. Okay, but many of you are scared of losses. Lose that account, let it go. Be losing account in trust, you're going to find out that you're going to make a lot of money more than you were scared on protecting that account. All right, so don't be scared of losing. Okay, see, I'm not scared of losses. So boom, what is happening on this market right now? We update. This is the high. I'm just gonna update this. This is now equivalent. It's an equivalent high. All right, kind of equivalent. And we have this. We have this. And we have this. What does it look like? Okay, it somehow look like this guy is coming down somehow. All right, so I'm going to take this. So that's an active trend. There is no trend. So we have, I told you guys I'm going to be, the concept strategy, you guys are going to be enjoying it more. So what do we have here? All right, we have a flat up and a momentum bottom. All right. So what am I looking for? Price action. So this is a strong momentum, and this is a strong momentum. What do you see here? Price has split something. Okay. What is this? Family, what do you see? 50% is done. So a lot of the market is reacting to 50%. I told you that 50% market always respond. All right. So what is the next place this market is likely going to respond to right now if it's a downward? Because now it's proven to be a downward trend on the downside, right? So what's the next place? You can feed it in. So this is what? This is the next zone, which is 25%. All right. And that happens to be the next what? So we look at this right now. Okay. That happens to be the next price action area. Are you guys with me? Is this clean? Price action area, trap area. Price will always sell the previous floor, okay, of a downward move. So if this market comes here right now, I found myself a continuation. So all I need to see is, since this is a downtrend, it means it's falling down. Okay, so I know I can actually what? Be seeing moves like this. All right. Continuation. Or what we're going to be seeing is upside. So this is going to be a determinant. If we see a hit of structure retest, a closing below, we have a proof of sell downside. Following this plane that the market has an opportunity to come down because it has broken the low, broken the previous low down. So it's a retest for continuation, I would say. So if there is no crack on this, so this is the determinant of price right now. Okay. So this is the determinant of price. And price is really going, it has a lot to do going down than going up. All right. So this is UJ. So this is the next split. I just hope it doesn't leave here, but there's all these areas are kind of, I don't want them to be thief. These areas are steals. So I don't want this to, I'm just going to put this here, not because I want to trade it, but this is going to be the distraction of the market. All right. Market may hit here and go back, but that's not where I want. I want this. All right. Full price action to play out. Does this make sense? Do you guys enjoy this? See how quick I got it. This makes sense. So we're looking at the sell around this area, and which happened to be a psychological area. Very beautiful. That's gonna hit price very, very well. All right. It's gonna deal with price very, very well. So I'm gonna drop an alarm around there. May happen today, may not, but that's fine. That's what we're gonna be looking at. Good price action. Okay. And even if you decide to push up, all right, you may want to push up based on there is a ceiling here, which is a strong sell factor, and that goes also to the floor here. Okay, so even if you push for, we still know that all we need to do it now be a double entry. Okay, and stop loss is going to be above here. Either we will just watch out for it. So, and the close is going to just tell us if it doesn't close and it keeps going up, we just wait for it to close. All right, below, and that's going to be our entry. Is that okay? Put 10 on the chart if you got that. So you guys stay on this. Don't be distracted. Stay on it. All right. So I don't even need to do much on this. This was our concept, broke the concept. All right. It's out of the concept right now. Totally out. And somehow I drew this thing before this thing came here. I drew this. Do you know I drew this and it actually came all the way down here and went up. And this, I told you guys that B in the harmonics, the B regions are always strong determinants. And you can see B rejected, which happened to also be the trend line. So it didn't come into the concept. That's why we didn't get a trade, because we're not looking at the sell. But it sold. It was a right trade, but it wasn't the concept we're looking for. All right. It's oversold. So what are we looking at for? Okay. This is going to be a sell continuation right now, which means if this, I'm not going to trade it here for a sell because there is no potential. All right. But if it comes here again and retest, that will be a confirmation of the break of this trend and a retest of this trend. And because there is potential now, it has broken this, so this is no more problem. All right. Either way, so there are two options to this trade. The first is let me naked the market. All right. Let's do something. Let's do something. So let's take our 5 now. Now that we have this, let's take our 5. Let's get this concept potential first. So this is 2. All right, this is 3, and this is 4, and this is 5. Okay, so this is good. So what do we see here? We see a confirmation now that this market is what? So this is 1, 2. All right, and this is boom, 1, 2. What do we see? Okay, so this is, yeah, this market is getting to a sell point. What did I tell you in the concept strategy? Okay, you sell. Where do you sell? You sell the supply, you buy the demand. Okay, so what are we looking for? Let's go look for price action. So this is price, previous floor. All right, this is previous floor. So you guys see this right now. So what it means is if this market comes to this area, we're going to have a very strong pull on the downside. Okay, but at the same time, since this trend is so steep, it may not get the interception around this area now. So what I need to find is what floor do I have there? Okay, so you see here right now, there is a proof of activity here. There's a floor here, there's a floor here. Okay, good. Another interception is here. All right, this crazy, it's not too clean, but we have a floor here. All right, there's a floor here, there's a floor here. Okay, there's a floor here. So what I just need to do, let me take this out and make it clean. Let me just put this here and get the closest one. All right, this is the closest. So depending on how this one delays, if market comes here, we're going to have an interception of so buy opportunity if you the cost. Sorry, how long have I been out? What was the last thing I said? What was the last thing I said? Valentina just told me the word. How would I know what's attached to because? Okay, I said because if it breaks the concept. So if this market, so if this breaks, if this price presently breaks this zone, okay, we're seeing a different price action. It comes back into this zone. That's going to be a confirmation on the upside. All right, but I'm not going to buy it. But I'm just trying to tell you the confirmation on the upside. So what am I going to see? I'm not going to watch out for the break to look at up. But right now we're looking down. All right. So I'm not going to trade this, but I'm just trying to show you. If that happens, that is deferring the trend. It's trying to tell you that we're changing. That's change of what direction. So that happened, that change of direction. I'm no more going to be looking at it coming into the trend. Okay, that's change of direction. So just like what happened to GJ, we just coined, there was change of direction. So this is either going to continue or go back into what we're looking at. And don't forget, before this came, all right, there was market moving upwards. So this market was moving upwards before we had this price movement upwards. So price broke. So don't forget that this area is to get into the trend on the upside. Don't forget. All right. Don't forget. So yeah, this was what was preceding before this happened right now, before this price action happened last week. So if price breaks, retest this, what you're going to see is upside. So I'm only going to buy when market break up, retest this particular trend line, just to give us a feel of last week. All right. That's the feel. Let me do this quickly. It's not far. All right. So you guys see this. Okay. This is going to give us a feel of last week. So if it retests this, it's going to be a strong move. And normally when there is a gap in market always come back to take the gap before it makes a decision. So you guys watch out for a break of this. When price breaks this previous high, come back to retest this, it's going to be a buy. We're going to look out for buy. So the good thing is that we have two directions on USD, on GBP JPY, while we have a direction on USD JPY. Any question on this? That's about our analysis today. All right. This is going to make its way break. If it breaks this high, that's proof of closing out on liquidity. So watch out for this price to break. If this price breaks this high, that's a buy. It's going to be buy. It's going to be buying. All right. If it breaks this high, I'm going to look out for retest. I'm not going to buy retest here. I can only buy when it breaks this high, come back to retest here. That's a buy. But if not, we're presently right now, we're looking at selling, all right, GBP, JPY. If it comes, retest here, close. It doesn't go above, close, good closing. New candle opens and closes. If you run away, let it run away. We would have a good entry. If it closes below this 1 hour, get in. Even if I don't call the trade, get in the trade. All right, trade it. That's why you have to have. Now, it's very, very good. If you are here, what is the work plan? If you don't have an account that you're trading for yourself, you're not going to benefit from the things we said about us. Okay. So have an account that you're trading for you. So this kind of trade that I'm calling, I may not take the trade, but you already know the analysis. You already know what we're doing. You don't have to wait for me because I may not be around to call the trade. Okay. And the reason I'm teaching you so that you know how to take the trade. So have an account for you. Have an account for us. Have an account for automation. That is your standard gap. Automation, you're doing nothing about it. One for us, you're doing nothing about it. We only call the trade, you take the trade. So our result is going to be your result. But the one for you, you are doing everything about it. That's your proof that you're learning. You're being resourceful. You're taking the trades, following the rule that we're giving. All right. And when you start having your result, nothing can stop your excitement because that is you. Okay. That is you. So did you guys understand this? 3 accounts. One for you. I just called this trade right now. That's an analysis I just gave. Don't go and take it. See, don't go take the trade in our autocopy account. Don't go take a trade in our all account. Don't take trades on there. Let that account be sacred. That's why you have to have a small account for you. Okay. If it's 3K, now we can use $100 to get a live account. Take the trade, use 2%, or because you're practicing, start with 1%. But the one we are taking, Baba me, Auntie me, Uncle me, brother me, sister me, 3 First entry, 2%, second entry be sorry. This network is. Yeah, I just broke in and came back in. So I was talking about stop loss. One of the things that affected the last week was stop loss. I'm not going to be minimizing stop loss. If the stop loss needed for the trade is 200 pips, okay, I would take the trade for 200 pips stop loss. Okay. And I will use the same percentage. Either you're going to lose the same money from the account, but let the trade play out. That's one thing I realized last week. I gave USD JPY just 35 pips. All right. If I'd given it a lot stop loss, it would have, we'll still have been in the trade. Okay. So because GBP JPY and USD JPY, they are not playing pairs. They move crazily. So we just have to play the price action. Even if we have to reduce the money we'll make, but let the action go. Does that make sense? That's one of the things I've learned. I'll give stop loss when needed, If the stop loss is too much, I'd rather not take the trade. Okay, I'd rather not take the trade and wait for where we're going to have a small stop loss. So, because at the end of the day, even if it's 100 pips, I did, and the trade went, because the trade, when it start moving, must do 100 pips. USD JPY, I did 100 pips. GBP JPY, I did 100 pips. So even if it's 100 pips, I gave, rather than give it 35 pips at the end of the day, spike. There was only trade that I took that pained me. And it pains a lot. That's one of the things that pains in trading. It displaces you. When something will just spike you out and go your direction, that thing, I don't know. Maybe they program that into, I don't know why it pains. It's very painful. It pains a lot because it takes you time to walk the chart and do the analysis. And after getting the analysis, the thing will just come and spike and go away. It's very painful. It's so painful. And there's a way that affects us. Because now, you just be looking at the trade. Most of the time, you want to go into the trade again. It makes you, because there's revenge, because that thing is like it draws you away. When you're supposed to be celebrating win, you just see the trade. Oh, good. And that's when you really see the trade move the way it was supposed to move, because that's taking you out. You will not feel like, oh, God, all this one I've been waiting for over 3 days for this setup now. Just took me out of my stop loss and it went that direction. I'm speaking your mind. I've been there. Anyway, all right. So we can't help it. We just get mature over it. So if I need to give you stop loss, let it come and take you. I know, okay, I did the stop loss. Okay, go. If you go, fine. All right. I know I did what I was supposed to do, rather than think, okay, will it go from here? Will it go from here? I'll just add the two together and give you the overall stop loss. Any questions so far? All right. I'm so excited. Any question? Any questions? So, okay, I had an announcement.
I have a question, sir.
Okay, before you ask your question, okay, ask your question first. Yeah.
Okay, can you hear me, sir?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Romer and Jose Mourinho.
Okay. If on binary, my question is on binary. So if we are using, is this safe to use the One Prime option app? Or
App?
Yes.
No.
Okay.
Use web.
Okay.
There are features that are not, I've not traded with the app. I don't trade binary with apps.
Okay, I've tried the app, but I use it more on demo. Okay. Yeah, I also discovered that some of the currency
features are not there. Some of the features are not there. And when app glitches, you're in trouble. App can glitch, but web rarely glitch. So it's not good to trade with apps. Just know that. All right.
Okay, sir.
Except MT5 or MT4, but apps on binary, the same account. No?
Yeah, it was the One Prime agent or the manager, whatever, account managers, you know, when I have some challenge with my web direct, they were the one that now recommend that I should be using the app. It's noted, I can understand.
All right. So I realize some of you are funded, but you have not purchased the account. You have funded your broker, but you have not purchased your funded account. So go and purchase your funded account, okay, and send the ID of the funded account and your broker ID to the number on the WhatsApp so that you can connect. Trading starts today. All right. Trading actually started last week, but because you guys did not connect, this UJ profit, all right, some of you didn't get that. But we're all starting afresh. So connect. There's something I don't want to tell you guys are going to see it as well, guys. So connect. Then after connecting, we'll send we'll update the PDF and we'll send this. We're going to put everybody on this account now on a sheet. We need your connection ID, copy ID. So when you copy, there's an ID you're going to see after you copy on your distance. It's kind of like hash, either 800 and something hash. You're going to see it on your distance. You upload it, you send that ID. It's part of the things you're going to send when you connect. You send it to that WhatsApp or you send it via mail. No, we're going to tell you how you're going to send it. All right. It's going to be part of the things in the PDF, but we need that ID. That's what we can use to track everybody. If I connected rightly, if you funded, if you already, I know people like, some people are funded, but they've not, okay? I know them. They funded, but they've not purchased an account. I can name those people right now. Maybe they don't know, okay? So, if Ifeoma is here, if Ifeoma software has funded but has not bought an account, Madam Tina has funded but has not bought an account. All right. Who else? I think about 4 people I knew. Okay. Fanny Yolo Aremilekun, you are funded but has not bought an account. Then Oluka Ode Atanda. All right, you're funded, but you've not bought an account. Even Desmond Evu Jeffy, you funded, but you've not bought an account. Okay. Those are the people right now that have funded, but not bought accounts. Does that make sense? So, yeah, Madam Pat, if you've bought an account, you don't know, it's all in the PDF. We showed all these things. These people I mentioned right now, okay? Yeah, you're good. Madam Pat, you already bought an account, so. You just bought one this morning. Okay, let me refresh. Okay, yeah, it's updated. It's updated, right? So just send the ID. So you make sure you go buy your account, all right? So Madam Tina, go buy your account. So beautiful, guys. You guys have a beautiful time. So please, what is the hash you're talking about? Okay, we're going to find a way to know how to get it so that we'll send it on the PDF. So it's going to be on the PDF. All right. And if you're here, you've not gotten your account, please do go connect your account. Don't miss out on the opportunity of being among the first 100. There are a lot of people. It's rolling out right now. Okay. I know this week, we're going to close out this week. Don't be left behind. Okay. Within the week, it will be done. All right. God bless each and every one of you. Let's wait for our setup. Always make sure you guys are updating, you're watching it out. Yeah. Let's have a beautiful time. Have a good day. Stay on the feeling. Feeling attract. Thoughts connect. Don't forget that.